Where last we left our heroes, they had received weapons from the younger Princess Tuzalon and gone to an exporter to receive even more weapons, thanks to a note written by her. They'd made it all the way back to Faye's house. It is now night, and Milea and Marcon have gone in search of the 2 servants they will be bringing with them to the Fire Island. Faye, meanwhile, is reading in the library. How will the servants take the message of fighting beasts? Welcome to A Date with Fate.
So you go to the house. It is dinner time-ish, so you might not find who you were looking for, depending on their duties.
Do I know what her duties were?
Well, you know Sally Pleck works in the stables, and Midvanel mostly works in the house.
Alright, well, I'm going to try to go to the stables first. Sorry.
So, there you go. There's some other humans around.
Should I investigate?
There's a 90%. Yes, she's there.
Okay, great. So I walk in and I see her. Yes?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She sees right away, and the real Marcon.
The real Mark.
This is Marcon's first time sort of meeting her.
No, he met her and...
No,
Oh,
she,
right,
yeah, she saw me
Oh, yeah,
and
that's right.
acted like she knew me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice to see you both. What are you doing?
I had a question for you.
Okay.
And I look around, are there like other people around who are really paying attention?
Are they paying attention? Yes. Because you stand out still being like the newest service.
Can we speak privately for a moment?
Okay. You're not going to punch me again, are you? Or
No.
throw me a pitchfork?
No. That was just for fun. Alright. So,
I go off somewhere.
yeah, pull her just a little bit out of earshot of the other folks. So, I want to make it clear that my mistress said that you are free to say no to this. But we are going on a bit of a journey, and there may be some fighting and protective duties as part of this journey.
That sounds really dangerous.
It's not going to be entirely safe.
Are we giving breeze?
No, still within breeze, right? Yeah. It's still within breeze. We're headed to some of the outlying islands.
Why would there be danger?
I was just told to expect some.
That a deception, I hear?
It's not a deception! I was told to expect danger from the gods!
No, I think that's believable.
The gambler!
I think
It's not a deception.
I think it's believable. Do you think that the other elves will be bad to us?
There's always a possibility, but
that's something we can handle as long as Mistress Faye is with us.
I'm not entirely sure that Mistress Faye is going to be able to keep us safe. That's part of... We're all going to keep her safe as well.
I don't understand. Can you clarify more?
I really don't know how much I can say. Only there's this opportunity and it's dangerous, but I promise you the reward of it is worth any of the risk.
A reward to the family?
No. A reward for you.
For me? Do you think it would be alright if I speak with Mistress Faye?
I don't see why not.
Okay. Well, can we go now?
I'm also going to ask Midvinel.
Oh, she's in the house, of course. She might be helping out with dinner with the parents.
Alright, well then, let's you and I go speak with Mistress Faye, and then after we can ask Midvinel if you decide you want
Okay. So you go. She's all confused.
to. And we enter upon Faye eating her fruit.
And I'm just
reading the book.
tagging
Oh,
along
I'm
with it.
I'm reading the book and yeah.
Okay, so do you want to do, I would say in your case, a history check to remember where is a book in your library that you might have something based on the monks?
Or let's see. That's not great. That's a 10.
So you check out your section on beasts and culture and stuff, and you're like, which of these books might have something about the monks in it? I don't even remember. And so, like, can you do an investigation check?
I don't even remember.
Yes. That's way better. Okay. That's a 21.
So I guess after pulling down several books and going through them, like 8 or something books, you're like, oh, this one. And so you do find a book on like the monks and their traditions and like each of the islands and stuff like that, and the colors they wear. Yeah, there's definitely some illustrations.
Oh, that's right. He wears that one, but the other ones wear these ones. All right. Well, I can maybe come up with something.
Your book is not the most up-to-date, but their uniforms haven't changed. I can say that.
We might be a little out of fashion, but it should be fine.
But you see, like, the fire monks wear fire kind of colors, and
I guess.
So the monks wear, for the most part, scarlet and orange, but the leader wears like purple and scarlet, whoever the leader is. And they have, of course, like short haircuts and stuff.
All right. Interesting.
Can you, I don't know, I just wanted to roll for chance. Can you just roll your own chance die, instead of me rolling one? Like the percentage one?
Okay. That's that one. That's this one. Okay. Let's see. I've got a 71.
Okay. I would say then, then your book, while it's not the most up to date, you have it with the head monk at the time. You see that the head monk in the book, their name was Merboli.
Merboli. Okay. Okay.
So all the humans come over, and what's her name? Sally Flick is like, I've actually been at Mistress Faye's house before.
Oh, it's nice. Come, I want to see where she is.
So you want to go to the library, because you recall that she said she would go to the library. Well, I believe you would. Right? Or did you say anything about it, Faye?
I didn't tell them where I was going to be, no.
Do you want to just
I had thought of it after they
I'm
had
gonna
left.
take a guess.
Okay. Can you then roll
Percentile die.
Yeah.
1 and then find this one. There's an 80, 10, and 90% chance.
Yeah, okay, good. You're like, where else would she be but the library?
And of course, the library. That's where she always likes to go. Okay, anyhow.
Because when you think Faye, you think learning.
It's hand in hand.
How else do you think I get things?
Yeah, she's probably practicing her forgery with the calligraphy pens in the
Oh,
library.
that's right. Yeah.
All right. So we go to the library.
Yeah, and Sally Fleck can't stop herself from like looking around.
And I just realized that I'm gonna have to pretend that I like actually am obedient in front of her. Great, awesome. Okay.
That's right.
And I knock on the door. Mistress Faye.
Yes? What?
One of the servants has a question for you. May we enter?
Oh. Yeah, fine, whatever. What?
And so she just is like, oh, Mistress Faye, so my Leia talks of a journey, and, she says it's going to be dangerous. Can you elucidate, please?
Oh.
I mean, honestly, I just want to know a little bit more, that's all.
Oh, of course, of course. Sally, dear, how long have you been with us?
My whole life?
Okay, how long is that? That's not a good amount of time for me.
I don't care if I said whatever her age was before, but she's not that old, so... Oh, wait, let me see if I wrote it down. That's a better one. She's like 20s, I think.
Sally Pluck, Sally Pluck,
25.
Sally Pluck.
She's 25.
Okay.
I'm 25.
27, eh? Or 25. Interesting. And have you enjoyed your time here with us? You can be as honest as you'd like. There will be no repercussions, I promise.
Well, I do love working with the horses, and in general, it seems. Well, honestly, it seems nicer than some of my other friends that I meet at the lawn parties, you know.
Yes. Yes, I know. I do see you socializing quite a bit when we're going. My Leia. Is this the one where you had a discussion at the last party?
Aye.
Wonderful. Then I'm going to drop
It was,
any
right?
pretense.
It was Solid Black, or
No,
was
it
it
was
mid-vanilla?
mid-vanilla.
Never mind. No.
It wasn't. No. But I'm going to drop all pretense anyway. Sally Fleck, darling. You've seen the lives of those of you standing in this country. And my Leia has opened my eyes to your struggles. And I wish to help you in the best way possible. And the only way possible I can see that is by ending the cycle of the gods. And so I want to take you there. And well, technically my Leia does. My Leia wants to take you there, and possibly fight a bunch of monks.
Oh, so that's what you mean.
How do you feel about that?
Fight the monks, but they're all elves, training their whole lives.
Can I do an insight and see her fear level?
Sure. She's not fighting anything.
That's pretty good. Plus that's a 24.
She's less afraid, but more like confused still and nervous.
Well, here's the thing. We may not need to fight them, or at least not all of them. I think we might be able to get some people on our side, so you wouldn't be alone in your little rebellion that my Leia has been planning. Not me. Oh. Yes, Mylea and your other friend, something, are planning a little something, changing up the status quo.
To be fair, we
And
haven't
as you
actually
know,
planned anything yet, Faye. We just
you're in charge. And as you know, I am quite fond of making chaos and changing up the status quo in my little pranks, and I think this would be perfect. So I'm all on board.
When you say rebellion, do you mean like this? Like
Yes, and I'm just gonna take it off right here.
It's just like in wonder at the geisha being gone. And
Isn't that fun?
free us.
Now, what I do have to do is have my Leia put it back on
why no?
because if she doesn't have it, there will be repercussions. And as much as my parents are very nice, if they see someone without it, they will have to go through the punishment. They're quite into that whole justice
Can
thing.
you not just make another fake one?
Right, like ours.
Am I a jeweler? No, I'm a daughter of a jeweler. I do not have the specifications, the equipment to do so. I do not have the right metals. So
You really
this was
don't-
my Leia's idea. This whole life thing.
My Leia, you're
No.
going to free
Genius,
us.
is she not?
Please don't look at me like that. That's not at all what we're trying to accomplish.
She's so good.
Nope,
So full of good.
that's not either what's happening.
She's like runs
Putting on
towards
some
you.
chapstick.
No! Oh, damn it.
And cries and
Ugh.
I'm going to be free.
Sally, you need to understand that the cost of all this, I mean, yes, we're fighting for your freedom. That's part of it.
So I hold her.
None of us, yeah, I don't know. But none of us might make it out.
What
We
do you
might
mean?
die fighting.
Because the monks.
Well, the monks and the gods.
Beasts.
Oh. Well, we will just need more fighters then, don't we?
That's the hope. Is maybe if we have your support and we have Midvanels and maybe a couple others, we can form a little group and stronger.
What will happen to Breeze without the beasts?
Oh, nothing terrible, I'm sure.
Can you roll deception?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did it go? There it is. Okay.
Without
That's
the
technically
beasts.
cut. Damn it. Okay, that's really good. Deception. It's a 23.
Okay. She's like, what? Well, so then there'll just be no more sacrifices. That means that Breeze will be open to attack, right? By the other nations?
Yes, but wouldn't that also mean that there's more opportunity for you and those of your standing to grow? Have more opportunity to not be slaves?
You
To
mean, like be soldiers?
be able to do what it is that you wish that you dream to do? Not necessarily soldiers, but maybe you want to open a coffee shop. Maybe you want to open your own stables. Maybe you want to open an animal reserve. Perhaps you are have a fondness for books, and you want to go and create your own library or become an author. Those opportunities would be open to you if Breeze is no longer protected by these beasts. They are keeping the status quo, and thus getting rid of them gives you more opportunity.
So the beasts exist to keep the status quo? I thought the royal family did that.
They're one of the beasts.
Oh, right.
They're the big beast.
That's right.
Yep.
Dragon.
Hmm.
Okay, so we're going to fight a beast?
All of them.
Possibly.
All of them. Okay. I guess it's... What about your parents?
Oh, they know nothing, so you must...
But they'll miss me.
Oh,
And Midvanel especially.
I will let them know that I'm in desperate need of your services. I will let Daddy know.
Okay.
Mummy's a bit of a stickler.
Okay. Well, if it's all settled, then I suppose it's a good idea.
Before you say
Right.
yes, Sally,
I'm gonna let... Sorry, I was just going to let you guys continue talking. I'm gonna go upstairs and look at some outfits that I might be able to do things to.
Sally, before you say yes, I want you to understand the gravity of it all. Because once you say yes, you can't truly turn back.
Well, if you're doing it, why shouldn't I? I trust you.
I don't know if I trust me.
Why? You seem so capable, and you're from the outside. Of course you're the one to free us.
I've made some mistakes too, Sally Beck, and I just want you to be sure because I can't promise you anything.
But who hasn't?
I can almost guarantee you haven't.
Oh, I've made mistakes, of course. I've brought the wrong things for the masters, that kind of things. Well, what about you, Marcon? You're fine with this. I would trust you.
I mean, our chances only get better if we have more number.
Well, I agree.
Well, next is Midvanel. Let's see if we can help.
Okay. Sure, show me
Great.
for it.
So lead the way out of the library and head back towards the main house where I assume Midvanel is.
Yeah, and it's later now and stuff, so Sally Fleck would lead you in through the back and take to the kitchen to go look for her there first. And yeah, she's there with like probably another person.
Midvanel, can I speak to you for a moment privately?
Oh, yes. I made her voice really high too the other time, so I'm gonna make some kind of distinction. So she comes.
Sorry. Midvanel, Sally Pluck has agreed, and I wanted to offer it to you as well. We have the opportunity to go on a journey.
Did you put the earrings back on Sally
Oh,
Fleck?
yeah, I did. I didn't, but I did. We have the opportunity to go on a journey, and the reward is great, but so is the risk. And you have the freedom to say no.
What kind of journey?
To the other islands of Greece, and it may be dangerous. It probably will be.
Almost certainly.
What kind of reward are we talking about? Sally
And
Fleck is just like...
I also point.
Yeah. Oh, so she knows. Yes, I know, I'm excited. Well, yes, if we walk it down to the masters.
Well, we're gonna leave that up to Mistress Faye. Because she has a coordinates.
Why me, though? I mean, I'm not a fighter. Yes, you are. You're the best of us.
And I point again right here, and I say, because I keep my word.
Okay, well then, yes. Trust you. When do we leave?
That
Great,
sticks
so-
again. I trust these things again. Tomorrow.
Oh, so soon. What will we be leaving as weapons?
We've got that covered. Don't worry about that. We'll explain a little bit more when we are on route.
Okay. Well, what time should we be ready?
As early as possible, first light. And Mistress Faye is going to have a conversation.
Okay, then maybe we'll get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning.
Great.
I'll see you both. in the
Hallie
morning.
Black is going to be the first one to die.
Gone.
God.
It's my last day before retirement.
Yeah. They go upstairs to their quarters to get ready for bed, essentially.
Great. Well, now we're 5, so that's better than 3.
The gambler laughs at you. Just Marcon.
How come everybody gets to hear the gambler but me?
Yeah, you heard him once.
I betrayed my god for him, and I got nothing. Except disadvantages in battle. Okay.
So do you go back to Faye or what?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Faye went upstairs to her closet full of goodies.
That sounds scary.
You've been there.
Yes. So
And knock, knock, knock.
On heaven's door. Yes, come in.
Great. I'm just gonna do a quick scan to make sure nobody else in the room.
There's no one else.
Okay, good.
It's
good.
just, it's my closet.
Right. You never know when your father's gonna be walking about, right? So
The dad is like such a I don't know, not a villain. What's the right word? Like nuisance.
Trickster.
just a
Boogeyman.
foil. Just
Wild card.
yeah. So we got Sally, we got Midvanel. They're both a go as long as you can have that conversation with your parents.
Yes. Alright, we'll see how that goes. You'll be wearing your leathers,
Yeah,
Like
I
your
think
armor.
so, right? Yeah. Yeah,
and
yeah.
so will my Leia. Kind of.
Right.
Okay.
Frontline stuff. To
What color is your armor again? Is it green?
yeah, it's green,
Okay.
right?
So, here's a little plan I have. While I don't think I have the materials or the knowledge to tailor some new threads for us, I do have, like, some dyes. So you can just, I don't know how you're going to turn your green into orange or red. Especially since green and red are complementary colors, so if you just go straight into the red, it's going to turn murky and gross. So, maybe you can turn your green into something else, or you could literally look through here. I have multiple
I'm sorry,
costumes.
I've lost the plot. Why am I changing colors?
So we can blend in more.
Because
And
everybody's
not be a
wearing red or
sore
orange.
thumb. Well,
Oh, well,
the lower level, obviously not Mr. High and Mighty.
you can't just do, your prestidigitation thing on that. Is that not?
And cast it every 10 minutes. No,
I
I'm not going
do-
to be
Faye,
on a timer going.
Faye, from your reading, you would know, because people dedicating themselves to the monk, like art, is like a dying, like because the people of priests, they've become complacent in their protection. There's only about like 10 of them, just so you know, as far as how many monks there actually are.
Okay, maybe not then.
Hey, there's 5 of us. There's 10 of them. That's 2 per monk.
We'll be fine.
All right, so then it's Sally Pleck and who? Just so I get their sizes in my head.
Midvanel.
Midvanel. All right. They're roughly the same as my Leia, right?
Thereabouts, yeah.
Alright.
My Leia, they roughly your size.
Yeah, Sally Plague is like 5'4", and Midvanel was 5'3". So yeah, they're about the same
yeah.
as my Leia.
All the same.
Okay, because they have just their regular clothing. So, time for fashion show, my Leia. Go ahead through my clothing and see if you can pick out maybe some puff leather. It may not be like armor, but it's better than cloth that they're wearing normally.
Alright, so can I search through her clothes?
Yeah, you know what you're looking for.
Oh, cool. Well, I got a 23.
Yeah.
So.
Sure, yeah, you know what
They
leather
have so
looks
many
like.
costumes for so many pranks.
So I find some leather and I put it on and I say, "Hey, how does this?"
Well, it's not how it's on you. It's about how it fits more, because you're gonna put it on them.
Oh, it's gonna fit them. You're right. I found these.
Does it look like it would fit you and them?
Probably.
Okay. And then as for disguises, I think as long as you all, I mean, it's fine. I suppose it's fine that we look like ourselves. I guess I would have to be the one that disguises myself, but I can do that. No problem for an hour at least. But I have a disguise kit, so if you want to like put on mustaches, I can do that, as other stuff too. But if you want to craft a new identity,
I don't know that
do
we
you
need a new
guys want?
identity yet. After the first one, we'll probably need a new identity.
Right, well, if we start with a new identity, then maybe we can keep our own identity, right?
Right.
Well, here's the thing. If there are any complications and we do have to murder some people, if there's any survivors, they're going to tell everyone what we look like, including you two. And the fact that we are probably going to have to register who we are going to the island and from the island.
Right.
Right. Well, I don't know. Are you going to be Afe again?
Oh, no, I'm going to choose someone I truly dislike and pretend to be them.
I'm going to be Barnaby.
Oh my goodness, I could be Barnaby. Oh my gosh. My world has just opened up. No, that's too cruel to my mother. Especially since I'll have to ask her permission, and then she would definitely give him an alibi. No, I think it will be one of the other minor nobles that I find distasteful.
Well, you could or couldn't make me an outfit.
I can make you a lovely outfit with my
No, an
wonderful
elf.
costumes here. Oh, no. I mean, let me see. I can. Ooh. And I do that at the same time. I can disguise myself. And then this is not concentration, but it only lasts a minute. What I could do is I can do. Can I move? Hold on. If you create an image of an object such as a chair, the image can't create sound, light, or smell like any other sensory effect. And then it can examine it, but can I move it? I think I can.
Move the disguise.
No, I was going to use minor illusion to give her elf ears.
But it's only for a minute.
That it's only for a minute, and it's an action to cast.
No, it's
Oh, but hold on. Let me look through my disguise kit, and maybe I can create little like fake ears, and then I just blend it in with makeup. I'm gonna go through the disguise kit and pull my Leia's head in front of me and move her hair out of the way and check her ear and see if I can create that. Yeah, because I have a disguise kit. Yeah, I guess.
What does it say?
What check what I need to do.
I want to see.
make a costuming check now.
Make a percent? Like, have you... Like, why would you, as an elf, have, like, fake ears? Like, I don't know, a pouch of cosmetics...
But I wonder if it
small
lets you create things with it. Proficiency with this kit allows you to add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make to create a visual disguise. So I could put like a fake nose, I can make fake ears. Like I would probably have used something to create a fake nose. I just realized I was
Then,
covering my mouth.
It's a pouch of cosmetics and stuff, so... Can you... Let's roll a percentage die to see if you have anything useful.
Okay.
Outside of the proficiency.
Okay. Damn it, I don't know how to read this. Because I think I just rolled 100%. The double, like it's double zero and zero. 'Cause those are tens, right?
Yeah.
So 10, 10.
Then sure. Because the 10 is like in the tens. Well, no, the zeros is in the ones, right? So it'd be like 1%.
I mean, let's see what the internet says. Hold on.
I think it's up to you. You make it up.
D10 0 plus 0 0. How to read a dice D100? That's too long. You can't roll a 0. A double 0 0 roll would be
100.
10. A 0 1 would be 1. And 90 0 would be the coveted 100. That's according to... And then this one literally says the opposite. However, if you roll a d100, get 0 0 and a 0, it's treated as a 100. So it's up to you. I either rolled a 10 or I rolled
you have
100.
all kinds of stuff, and your dad has given you stuff, and you've inherited, I'm sure. So yeah, you've managed to have some kind of foamy prop stuff. I don't know, whatever
Okay,
like the equivalent
so
of foam is in this time. That you could make ears. that
Clay,
look
maybe.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Is there a
I guess, yeah,
creation
it's
check?
just maybe just sort of a clay, and then like I
Yeah.
can use performance or dexterity.
Yeah,
Which
do
one do you want
performance,
me to do? Performance. Okay.
Creativity.
I would add my
I have a
proficiency to it because I have the. Right. Hold on. Did I already add my proficiency to this? Performance. Yeah, that must already have the proficiency added to it. Okay. makes sense. Oh, it's cocked. Okay, so that is a 22.
Cool. You make some extremely realistic ears. Only my Leia has been
Okay,
doing this
and
whole
now-
time.
Okay, so I make them and then now I have to blend them in. So what
Yeah, no, I would say
would
with
that
the,
be?
Yeah, no, that's what I meant by the performance part. Like,
Oh, okay.
like you had the high quality stuff. We already discovered that, and now the performance is you putting it on her and making it look very nice.
Okay. And then I'll just grab, I'm sure I have like an extra veil or something,
Yeah.
and so I can put it on her. Like, look, now you're like me. I show you in the mirror. Look.
Bad, Faye. Not bad at all.
I know, I'm pretty good at this. You should have seen the fake nose I made for Hallows Eve. It was quite hilarious. Marcon, do you want something? While I'm on a roll here.
Oi, I don't know. I'm not too particular. Anything that looks not like me, I guess.
Okay, you get a nose. I'm gonna go ahead and craft a new nose for him.
Yeah, I'd say it'd be harder to do Marcon as an elf because of the whiskers, essentially.
So I'm gonna go ahead and craft him a new nose. Okay, no, stop moving. You're going to ruin it.
Fine, just on with.
Can you roll performance for this one?
Yeah. Oh no.
That's
That's a 13.
It's a decent look. I don't know. At the worst, it'll look like he was in some kind of accident. Like at the, I mean, at the best, yeah. At the worst, it looks like a bad makeup job. But like, people are gonna have to really look at it to be like, wait.
So maybe just speak with a more nasally tone. I think I gave you a deviated septum.
Doing that. Okay, here's it's my new voice. Yay!
I love it. I love it so much. This is the best day ever.
It's so funny.
Oh, I get to
Great,
do pranks
well.
with friends. How lovely.
So, we didn't tell.
You don't have
We
to do the
didn't-
voice now.
Right. Yeah. No, we didn't tell, Sally or Midvanel about any of it, right? So
Any of what?
this, the whole
Oh,
disguising.
should I make them things?
Probably, right? Because if we're disguised and they're with us and they're not disguised, doesn't that ruin our whole
The
plan?
disguises.
Yes. Miley, give me your face. Now, what should I make for Sally Pleck? You decide, Marcon.
I decide.
Yes, I'm tired of deciding. It's so hard being the mastermind of pranks. I want to share the burden.
Can you give her a little bit of a like
Chin.
pointed chin there? Huh?
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna pull it out and try and make a pointy chin with a wart.
Yeah.
With a word.
Point your chin.
Okay. That's a nat one.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh,
so
no.
I would say, yeah, it just falls apart as you make it. You know, like in Final Fantasy 14, when you fail at making something like by blacksmithing, it just fails, and you're like, oh, this clay is getting old, or
Oh.
whatever.
I'm blaming my layer. Your chin is. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you've been working out too hard. Maybe it's sweaty. It ruined my things.
Chin strip, the crimson chin.
Crimson chin.
Well, okay. Now, my layer, and I'm gonna grab Marcon's face because I don't trust your face anymore.
Yeah.
What should I make for Mindanil?
Cheekbones.
Cheekbone.
Cheekbones. Okay, I'm gonna try and make the Maleficent Angelina Jolie cheekbones.
Hoping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it.
Oh my god. That's a 14.
Well, it's better than Marcon's nose.
It is better than my nose.
You'll just have to see
Okay.
how it looks on the people.
Yeah. I'm not sure, like, if I'm getting the shading correctly. But these will be good for a base.
Great. Good.
Wonderful.
Now that that's settled, what time of evening is it now? Have we
At
had
this
anything
point-
to eat?
No, I don't think. Well, Faye did. You guys just went right off to the house.
I had cotton candy grapes.
With the time you spent talking to them and now doing this, it's probably closer to 8 o'clock.
Right. Yeah, I'm hungry. Malaya, do you want something to eat?
Alright, let's get something to eat and then tuck off to bed.
Sounds good. Good.
Yes, you all go to the kitchen. I'm going to go to the study and talk to my father.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Aye. So you go.
I'm gonna go to the study.
Or well, you have to go to the other house to go find him.
Oh well, no, I'm just gonna message
Oh,
him.
okay. Okay.
Beep, beep, boop, 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 boop.
Father, I know you're somewhere over there. Please respond when you hear this. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Breaker, breaker.
Oh, is
Do you
that
hear
you,
me
Faye?
over?
What do you need, my daughter?
Can I borrow 2 of your servants for a little excursion of pranking? I need their help.
Certainly. Which ones?
Sally Pleck and Menvanil.
Oh, Miss Midvanel. By the way, there's a letter here for you.
Me? Oh, well, shit. I'll come over. And I'm just gonna
Oh,
go.
shit.
I'll go over.
Okay. So, Natalie and Mark will eat in the kitchen. Faye goes over to Karen's house.
BRB.
Go over there. Dad. Oh, Faye. I'd love to go with you. I'd like to know what pranks you're getting up to.
It's actually quite secretive and dangerous.
Well, just keep a good record for me then. Tell me about it.
Yes, of course.
So, this is the
Of
letter.
course, of course.
Did
Okay.
you have dinner yet?
Is it really a letter from your father? Or are you pranking me?
No, look at the seal. It's from your friend.
Oh. Okay, I'll look at the seal.
It's from your friend, the monk.
Oh,
Oh,
shit. Okay. Wonderful.
I miss that boy. Only had me
I know.
become a monk.
Had such promise. Wonderful. Okay, well, I'll go read this. I'm sure it's important. But I'm good to keep those 2 with me tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes, certainly.
Wonderful.
Did you say you have or not?
No, I do.
You have eaten. Okay. Just making
Yes.
sure.
Yes, of course. Well then, I'll see you later.
Good night.
And I'll let you know. I'll let you know how it goes and if it's splendid.
Right, have a good journey. For the
Thank you,
bunch.
Papa. Thank you. Okay, bye. Love you.
Go back to the
I'm
house.
just gonna... Yeah, as I'm walking back, I'll rip open, take it out, start reading it.
The letter was written to the effect of, I'd like to see you. Please come before the full moon.
Look up at the moon. Where is it
Well,
currently
we're
at?
approaching the first quarter or whatever. The fire beast is at
First
the
quarter.
yeah.
Right. Okay.
Or whatever the half.
Oh, I
no,
can-
the half. I mean, yeah,
Or at the half.
because that's the only way I can measure it. Like, no moon, the waxing gibbous, half the full, the waning, and then the no.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm looking up at it and being like, I'm sure I could accommodate that. This shouldn't take very long. Maybe I'll go there Maybe we'll go there after we're done with what we're doing.
Well, you have to.
Oh, that was just me muttering to
Oh,
myself.
oh.
Okay. Oh. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna head back in, and I'm kind of gonna look around to see if they see me enter.
Do you guys notice? You're just too busy in the kitchen. I don't think the kitchen has a good view of the door. Probably not. I don't think it would.
What is my passive?
Yeah, just I guess passive perception if you want.
Passive perception is 13.
My passive perception is also 13.
My passive perception is 21.
Passive?
Oh.
Literally nothing has passed you.
Yeah. So no, you're just enjoying eating. It's been a long day.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go to my study, open up one of my drawers, and
Walk a million miles.
I'm gonna open one of my drawers, and I'm gonna like take off a false bottom and put the letter underneath there, and then put it away. Before walking out to like the foyer and be like, okay, Daddy said it was all great. I'm going to bed. Good night. Well, whatever. You guys go to bed. I don't care. I'm just gonna go upstairs.
That worked out well. Alright.
Works for me.
I'll eat
And
later.
Are you drinking anything, Marcon?
It's a really good question. I'm really wanting a glass of something. Wine.
So do you go to the cellar or anything?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the cellar and just a glass of wine, and I'll get it.
That's how it always starts.
It's his maintenance.
Well, we're in the very middle of this.
Okay. Anything else before you go to bed?
Nope.
Alright. So do you go to sleep with Timmy again?
I did. I prefer tea.
And I'm gonna go back to the servants' quarters there.
Okay.
Thus the party prepares to sleep and set out on a journey tomorrow, finally on their way to the fire beast. Will all go right with them? Is death in their future? Find out next week on A Date with Fate.